Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
Hello YouTubers, welcome to Ignition Wrestling. I'm your host, the Gavmeister, and this is my WWE Money in the Bank who I think should win / will win video. Now, this is not a preview / predictions of the entire pay-per-view. That will come a bit later in the week, around Thursday, Friday time, maybe a bit earlier. So this is just the two Money in the Bank ladder matches. So let's dive right in and start with the World Heavyweight Championship Money in the Bank ladder match. In this match we have Cody Rhodes, Damien Sandow, Fandango, Wade Barrett, Antonio Cesaro, Jack Swagger, and I think that's all, I believe. Oh, and Dean Ambrose, yeah, of course. How can I forget Dean Ambrose? So let's go through these participants one by one. Let's start with Jack Swagger. I believe he has zero chance of winning this match. He is currently in a stable with Antonio Cesaro and Zeb Coulter, but after his recent push and his 30-day suspension for drug use for breaking the wellness policy, I just don't see Jack Swagger winning this match. It's just not going to happen, I'm afraid, which is good because I'm not a huge Jack Swagger fan, so I'm going to discount him immediately. Moving on, Antonio Cesaro, I believe, has a decent chance of winning this match. I don't think a really high chance, my reasoning behind this is because he's just joining this Zeb Coulter faction, and I just don't see the logic in giving it to him. He's been pushed well. Well, actually, he's been pushed terribly. I don't know why I said well, but maybe they're thinking it's time to give him that push into the main event. I personally don't think so. He's a very good wrestler, but his US title reign was forgettable, and he has only been on the main roster for about a year. But at the same time, although I don't think he will win, I just feel that, I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if he did, if you understand me. So yeah, I'd say his odds are about 10% chance of winning, but you never know. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. Moving on to Fandango. He has recently got a push. He beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. He's been pushed quite hard since then. He's won his last couple of matches, but I do feel his character is very, very new. People are still adjusting to him, and it would be far, far too early to push him, especially for a World Heavyweight Championship contract. I just don't feel it's his time. Maybe in a year or two, but not quite now, and I rate his chances quite low. I really don't think he's going to win this match, to be honest, guys. This brings us to Damien Sandow. Okay, him and Cody are currently sort of in the early process of a breakup, I believe. But unless they sort of use the Money in the Bank contract to break them up, as in, Damien Sandow wins the contract, Cody starts getting jealous and it leads to a breakup or something, or suddenly Sandow thinks he's better than Cody, I can sort of see them giving him the briefcase. But again, like Cesaro, he's only been on the roster a year / 18 months maybe. And not only this, but he's not even had an Intercontinental or US title run yet. So I'm not 100% sure they'd go straight in him, give him the Money in the Bank. But yeah, it's possible. Like Cesaro, I rate his chances reasonably low. But I equally, like Cesaro, I wouldn't be surprised if he did win it. I just don't think he will. I don't think he should. I think it's a bit early. Maybe next year, but not this year. Now we have Cody Rhodes. Just like Sandow, he's in the sort of like early stages of breaking up with him. Exactly the same as what I said about Sandow. I can't really see him winning because he he's just in this feud with Sandow. I believe. Well, I believe he's going to be going into a feud with Sandow, and unless they're using the contract with it, I just can't see him winning. But like Sandow, I think Cody is very, very talented. He's had a very long Intercontinental title run. He's had multiple gimmicks, made them all work. In my opinion, he's he's just a great ring worker. He's all-round entertaining, and I firmly believe if I was booking it, I would have Cody win. The problem is he's been sort of jobbed out recently, and his credibility's not very strong at the moment. But for my personal pick, I think he's the most talented man in the match as an overall talent, especially because he's a second generation superstar. You know, they just know a little bit more. They've been around the business a bit longer. They just have that more experience that make them a better superstar overall in general. And so that's why I'm a big Cody fan. But yeah, I can't really see him winning, but I really wish he would. But it's probably not his time. But we'll see, eh? This brings us to Wade Barrett. Now, whenever a person said in the past that Wade Barrett was going to win the Money in the Bank, or he was supposed to win it but got injured, I used to laugh in their face. Wade Barrett was never winning Money in the Bank. He was never winning the world title because it was never his time. And I knew this. I just didn't see how other people couldn't see it, because they always used to pick him as a potential winner. But I was adamant he was never winning it. Not at the past 2 times when people tipped him anyway. But I'm going to tell you right now, Wade Barrett is my pick for this match. Now, let me tell you why. WWE seem to have this formula for guys they have win Money in the Bank tend to get jobbed out before they win the match. Now, true, this could mean any number of people could win the match, such as Cody, Damien Sandow, you know, any other guys. But Wade Barrett's just come off this. He's just lost his Intercontinental title. He's not. More importantly, he's not in a feud at the moment. So, not being in a feud, just get this feeling that he's in the right place to win because of these reasons. And although personally I don't rate Wade Barrett as a performer, I'm just not a fan. I think he's boring in the ring. I think his character is boring. They don't know where to go with his character. They keep tweaking it, keep giving him new theme songs, new finishers, and I'm not a fan, to be honest. But despite being English like Barrett, I just people rate his mic work very highly as well. I just feel he's quite boring. He's just a boring character. I'm not a fan. So unless he drastically improves and impresses me, I really don't think Wade Barrett should be winning this match. He's not been built up for it. Not like that matters by judging by previous Money in the Bank winners. It's just I don't feel he's World Championship quality, to be honest. But that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, that doesn't change the fact I think he will win this match. So I could be wrong, but you never know. Anyway, this brings us to Dean Ambrose. I should have had Wade Barrett last, but yeah, Dean Ambrose I'm going to do now. Ambrose has been built up very, very well. He is currently sort of in a feud with Christian for the US title maybe coming up, which is the only reason why I'm not picking him as my potential winner. If he wasn't in a feud, I would probably pick him as my winner. But yeah, he seems to be sort of going into a feud with Christian. He can still do that with the world title contract. I just don't really feel that they are going to go in that direction. But you never know. My personal thoughts on Ambrose is he's great on the mic. He's not an insanely good ring worker, but he has this weird, don't know how to explain it, sort of eccentric, gangly style. and he's quite entertaining, and he's got these interesting facial expressions, and I'm a big fan of Ambrose, but again, he's not been on the roster that long. I think it'd be a mistake to push him into the main event at the moment, so I don't think he should win. So yeah, so I just don't feel it's necessarily Ambrose's time, but we'll see. If he does win, I would not be surprised in the slightest, to be honest, because I can seriously see him getting the contract because WWE seem quite high on him. But yeah, that's my pick for the Money in the Bank contract, Wade Barrett. We'll see what happens, but yeah, I think Cody should win, but I feel that Wade Barrett will win this match. Okay, this brings us to the WWE Money in the Bank All-Stars Ladder Match, containing Kane, Randy Orton, RVD, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, Christian, and Sheamus. Okay, let's start off with Sheamus. Although he's currently not in a feud at the moment, I cannot see him winning this Money in the Bank ladder match. Like many of the participants in the match, I believe they're there to make up the numbers and to make it feel like a big deal. If he did win, I certainly wouldn't be surprised, considering Sheamus wins a lot of matches and he's always been pushed pretty hard. I don't feel it's really necessary for him to win this match, considering he can win anyway. Get a WWE title shot anyway. I just don't feel it's right to have Sheamus win this match. I don't think he will win this match, and I think he's there for the power spots, considering he's a strong guy and he's pretty good in the ring as an all-round wrestler. So yeah, Christian, I think, is only in the match because of his experience in previous Money in the Bank ladder matches. He can do some pretty cool spots off ladders. He's very, very good in the ring. I think he can do some good spots in this match, but I really do not see him winning. WWE does not have faith in Christian as a main event WWE title player, I believe, and yeah, I rate his chances as slim to none, to be honest. He's not winning this match, guys. But yeah, you never know, but I don't think so. Rob Van Dam, the returning Rob Van Dam. Like Sheamus, it wouldn't be surprised if they had a complete swerve and have bring RVD back with a bang, have him win this Money in the Bank ladder match and go on to be WWE champion. It's probably not going to happen. I don't see that happening. Like Christian, he's in this match for big spots, to give the crowd something to cheer for, to make the match more entertaining and to give it more star power. But I really don't see him winning this match. It'd be good to see RVD again, do some big spots. Should be entertaining in this match, but I don't see him winning. CM Punk. The match certainly feels a lot bigger with CM Punk in it. Like Christian and RVD, he does have decent experience in ladder matches. He's already won this twice before, so I can't see him being the only man to win it 3 times. He certainly is in a place in the company where he doesn't need to win Money in the Bank to be WWE champion. I certainly believe he'd be far better off getting a title shot by other means. He doesn't need the Money in the Bank anymore. So yeah, CM Punk's not winning this match. I do, however, think he might get pretty close to the grabbing the briefcase, and Brock Lesnar maybe interferes, or Curtis Axel, Paul Heyman. Some sort of screwy thing's going to happen to set up his match with Brock Lesnar, which is probably going to happen at SummerSlam. But yeah, I see that happening, and then the eventual winner taking advantage and grabbing the briefcase. But it's certainly not going to be CM Punk, but he certainly will add a lot to the match. Kane. Kane's not winning this match, guys. To put it quite simply, he's here for the power spots. He's here to further on the feud between Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. I just don't see him actually winning. Like Sheamus, he's in this match for power spots to just make up the numbers and further along some feuds. Maybe to sort of finally have the breaking up of Team Hell No. But I'm not 100% sure. But Kane's certainly not winning this match. I think he has 0% chance of winning. He is the most unlikely winner, in my opinion, next to Christian. Yeah, I just don't see it happening. Okay, Randy Orton. Okay, Randy Orton is sort of in this like three-way feud with Daniel Bryan, Kane, and himself. But you know, I can actually see him winning this. He's not been champion for quite a long time. He's not been in the WWE title picture, especially for a very long time now, and it's between him and Daniel Bryan, and I can certainly see him winning. It could be the night he turns heel, or he could win this match and turn heel the next night on Raw. We all know heel turn is long overdue for Randy Orton. He's a far better heel than he is face. He sucks as a face. But I can certainly see him winning. He beat Christian on SmackDown, so he's got a bit of momentum going. Despite he's also beat Kane before, despite the screwy finish where he lost to Kane last time, and despite losing to Daniel Bryan. I just feel they're doing something with Randy Orton at the moment, and they're sort of in the midst of something. Whether that's a WWE Money in the Bank title win, I do not know, but something's happening, and we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if he wins at all. It's certainly between him and this next man, Daniel Bryan. Okay, I believe out of all the men in the match, Daniel Bryan needs this more than any of the others. I've read all the stuff about Daniel Bryan not drawing, and I've seen the numbers, and I understand it. But Daniel Bryan needs time. He needs time to build up his character more. He needs time to have the audience get accustomed to him as a big main event player. And I think the Money in the Bank is the perfect way to push him into that upper echelon, and to have him have some big matches with some of the really top guys like John Cena. So I feel, especially with the way storylines are going, I certainly feel it's Daniel Bryan's time. I feel he needs this more than all the other guys in the match, and I feel he deserves it as well. He's a very good worker. He gets great audience reactions, and he's always in entertaining storylines. And I think it's the perfect time for him to win, to break away from Kane, and to go on and beat John Cena for the WWE Championship and have a feud with John Cena. It's the only way I can personally see it going. It would certainly be the way I would book the match, but we'll see, guys. Yeah, and those are my thoughts on the Money in the Bank ladder matches, Wade Barrett and Daniel Bryan, with my second picks being Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. So yeah, those are my picks, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming to my channel, Ignition Wrestling. I am the Gavmeister, and I hope you come back for my future videos. My Raw review will be up on Tuesday. Take care, guys. Bye bye.